The Rabbi Search Committee spent a great deal of time and energy trying to understand the needs of the Nevei Kodesh community. One of the conclusions that we reached is that we are an incredibly diverse community. There are widely varying religious, spiritual, emotional, and psychological needs within our community. That made our task of finding our next rabbi that much more challenging. However, after an extensive search, we are confident that we have found a very strong rabbi and one that fits our community excellently in Reb Sarah Bracha. We are looking forward to having her as our rabbi.
So we started off the process really thinking about what our beshert might look like, and we realized that it's not going to be a perfect rabbi. We had such a long list of everything we wanted in a rabbi. So we stuck to our must-haves, and we did a national search. We got 10 good applications, really good applications. We got that down to about 8 Skype interviews. And after the Skype interviews, we were pretty clear about the 3 rabbis that we thought we should bring out here. One of the rabbis got another job in Berkeley, which at the end of the day, we think is the right decision for him and the right place for him. And as a search committee, we also were actually really happy to go back to the drawing board if needed. We were very clear that we weren't going to bring a rabbi or make an offer or recommend a rabbi that wasn't the right fit for us. And with Sarah Bracha, we really think that she's the right fit. Morris will speak more to her references and what they said about her, but we also felt as a community, when we heard what you had to say about her, there was a lot of support, which we as a search committee agreed with.
Hi, my name's Morris Moore, and I'm one of the members of the Rabbi Search Committee. My charge in this video is to take a look at Reb Bracha's references and come away with a gestalt on the person behind the rabbi, and take her measure as a leader for our community. Her strengths that came through in the references that I reviewed are the following. Number 1, she is a deeply spiritual, in a Jewish renewal sort of way. Number 2, she is a strong and collaborative, service-oriented leader. Number 3, she works well with all ages and will attract younger members. She is gifted and inspired by music and is committed to this being a part of her davening services. She is confident in herself and yet not arrogant in her approach. She is committed to social justice and has built a sustaining work in this area. She has the essentials of what would make an excellent Jewish renewal rabbi, and she can learn the rest. She speaks from the heart. She is intelligent and deeply fluent in Jewish knowledge, and she is authentic. There are challenges that came up in the references, and I will speak to those briefly. She is young, but most noted that she is not a young soul and learns quickly. She does not have experience as a congregational rabbi, but some have pointed out that this may be a plus for her to co-evolve with Nevei Kodesh. She has a strong personality and holds strong opinions, but generally listens well to feedback and works for consensus. She does not have much experience in the financial, the administrative, board, and fundraising categories, but she has demonstrated a great aptitude, ability, and enthusiasm in these areas in her current position. So in conclusion, while no candidate was expected to receive high marks in all categories on our rabbi wish list, Reb Bracha hit the most, and especially in the areas that mean the most to us.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Walter Katz. I'm a member of the board, and I'm really excited that we've selected Reb Bracha to be our next rabbi. And I really hope you all support her at the next meeting and vote for her to confirm her as our next rabbi. What really excites me is not only is she a great singer, and she will do great Friday night services, but also because she's young. Red Turtza was in her 30s when we started Nevei Kodesh, and she brought a group of people in their 30s and 40s forward into our community. And Reb Bracha is 30 now, in her 30s, and she's going to hopefully bring in a whole bunch of young teenagers, young adults, people in their 30s and 40s and revitalize our community. So please come out Thursday night and vote for Reb Bracha. Vote early, vote often, and look forward to seeing you, and really look forward to Reb Bracha being our next rabbi.
Hi, I'm Jessica Hartung, and I just wanted to say that as a member of the board, I'm very excited about Reb Bracha coming and joining our community. I hope that we can find a way to make all of those things happen. And I was recently talking to someone who was concerned because they said, well, you know, she's so young. How is she going to handle some of the life cycle events and other things that I look to a rabbi with years of experience? She could be, you know, she's younger than me, this person said. And I said, well, yes. But you know what she brings is this spark of inspiration that we don't necessarily have elsewhere, that charisma that pulls us together. But we do have in this community a tremendous amount of resources, people who have seasoning and experience who can help with those life cycle events. So I think if we work together, it really creates the full package of what we as a community need. We are desiring of that spark of inspiration, and of course we need support in a lot of ways, and she'll be able to provide some of it and grow into that as we invest in her. Any rabbi who started here is going to have a ramp up, and what we have is if it does work out that she can join us, we have someone that we're investing in who has an incredible, future, and we're a part of that future. So I'm hoping that it works well, and I hope that you too can find a way to see that potential and what can happen from here.
Jonathan Greenwald. I've been a member of Nevei Kodesh for over 20 years, and I was Nevei Kodesh's president for a 2-year stint not that many years ago. So I've had experience seeing and experiencing a variety of rabbis, and I want to say that Rabbi Sarah is wonderful to me. She has shown several characteristics that I thought were really valuable and would be helpful for our community, and I just want to name a couple of them. One is that I really feel like she'll be a great magnet for attracting new families and young families to our community, and I want new families. I think we all need new families and young families to be members. And she's a thinker, and she's thoughtful, and I've observed her on multiple occasions when she was here for her weekend, and she did a wonderful job in navigating through many different circumstances with ease and grace. And I just want to say I hope that you'll vote for her. Thank you very much.